It's your boy, Paul Harris, aka the Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? This is your first time tuning in. Go ahead, hit the doggone subscribe button, hit notification bell every time I post up new content. Tonight's episode is being brought to you in part by Seagram's Extra Dry Gin and a little vitamin C. But just know that the fine people at Seagram's know that they did not ask me to come advertise their product on my channel. I mean, think about it. I don't even have 60 subscribers, so the fuck would they want to do with the crazy uncle? But that's not what I actually really wanted to talk to y'all about. I know for the most part this is late. Well, at least it's late for me as far as like, well, it's not late, but it's been a long while since I've actually really did a night show. So, um, Trump, President Trump, back at it again as always. Uh, and unlike most people, I'm actually really enjoying the job that he's doing. Right? I mean, because I mean, yes, he said what he said, and he's acting like, for the most part, he's doing what he said that he was gonna do. But unlike that bitch Tyrese and Jamie Foxx, aka they clone Tyrone, right? Uh Listen, we already know that a lot of these motherfuckers are in the industry, and to be perfectly honest, I think all of them are motherfucking clones if you ask me. But in our case, Trump said he gonna dismantle motherfucking Board of Education. And for the most part, right? Again, I really like the idea because what are these? Look, I mean, because one, let's look at it. Let's look at the rankings. Let's how well do we fare out against other countries? Now, as far as like education goes, hell, in China, to my understanding, them motherfuckers they go to school all year round, right? Where that kids here in the United States is from August to June. And then you got your Thanksgiving holiday, you got your Christmas Exodus in there, right? Then you got ML, most of the national holidays that you have, right? So you take away, so that's like damn near a month of holidays that for the most part the kids are not learning. And I get it. If that's how the fuck they want to set up, then hey, by all means. But my whole deal is this. When you want to talk about Department of Education, it's a couple of things. It's two subjects for me that actually really come to mind. That's math and that's English. Because what you use in math, you can use in English, or vice versa. Prime example, the English alphabet. They tell us that it's 26 letters in the English alphabet, right? But if you actually really stop and think about it for a minute, and I'm just gonna write down a couple of them. I already did one, right? But if you actually really stop and think about how the English alphabet truly is, you almost gotta ask yourself, right? Are there really 26 letters in the English alphabet, right? So I know I did this once before, but I'm gonna do it again. All right. So hopefully y'all can see this, right? There's the N and there's the C, the Z, right? So if you turn the N sideways, you're gonna get the Z. Same thing with the letter I. Turn it on its side, and you got the letter H, right? But this one right here, what I told y'all, some of the stuff that you can use in English and some of the stuff that you can use in math. Now we got the letter T, we got the capitalized T, and we got the lowercase t. But then if you look over here to this so-called math equation, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Now looking at what you're looking at, is this really a true statement? And if you say yeah, that's why the Board of Education is getting shot down, right? But it's not just with it's just not with English and math. It's with a lot of other stuff. Throughout the course of history, we have been taught that January 1st is the first month of the year, right? But then you go read your newspaper, go to the horoscope section. What zodiac sign do you see first? The Aries, right? And then if that don't get you, right? Just like I said, I already showed y'all about the doggone the English alphabet. Does it really have 26 letters, right? Is 2 plus 2 actual? Is that indeed a doggone true statement? Is and with January 1st being what we've been taught as the start of the new year. But then if you actually really do your own research, and then if you look at what the who was the month of January actually really named after somebody. And exactly it was. The Roman goddess Janus. And just know that that motherfucker was two-faced. So your boy, so there's your whole board of education, like right there inside of 10 minutes, which I know I'm gonna actually really go beyond 10 minutes. But it's just for the simple fact. A lot of this shit that has been taught, that has been taught and is being taught in the public schools, a lot of that shit is false. A lot of it is you trying to turn the child into something that they really don't need to be. The alphabet soup group people, I swear, some of you motherfuckers, if not all of y'all, need to be in front of a fire line so y'all can get put out of y'all motherfucking misery. Plain and simple. But then again, I can actually, and no, I'm not saying this to actually really cover shit up. I'm just saying, hey, look, maybe y'all are here for a motherfucking reason, right? That y'all are here to make sure that us straight folk stay straight. So, hey, people, it is what it is. I could go on and on about this, but I feel like that I've said enough. So, and I'm anxious to actually go back to bed. So, with that being said, Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your dad, tell your birthday, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa. Motherfucker next door, cross the street, round the corner. Paul's Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. I'm gonna holler at y'all.